It's always good to get the applause from another artist as you come on, isn't it? Hi, I'm Jo Prendergast, and I graduated from Otago Medical School in 1992. Yeah, 1992, so last century, the 1900s. Now I know what you're all thinking, but Jo, you wouldn't have been alive in 1992. Thank you, I know, but it's true. And I did my psychiatry training in Sydney because there's a lot more demand for psychiatrists there. Yeah. You know, because of all the Australians. And so it made absolute sense after studying for 13 years to become a psychiatrist to throw it all away to become a stand-up comedian. Yeah, I mean, who needs a medical specialist income when as a comedian I can earn tens of dollars? Yeah, sometimes. So I started performing stand-up comedy in 2017. Now I know what you're all thinking. But Jo, you wouldn't have been alive in 2017. No, I was. Otherwise I'd be a small child. And who'd want to see a small child comedian? What they have to talk about. What's the deal with David Seymour's school lunches? And why does he keep messaging me on Snapchat? Yeah, so I'm a late bloomer in comedy. Still, I think it's better to be described as a flower than, say, seasoned or mature. Yeah, they're great words for cheese. Yeah, less so for me. But actually, words for cheese are very rarely compliments for women. You've got waxy and full of holes, pungent with mouldy blue bits, Swiss. But the best words, I think, as compliments for women are wine descriptions. You know, got mellow and full-bodied, or seductive flavours that fill your palate. Yeah, but preferably not big and fruity, or acidic and corked, or dry white. And I have successfully kept 2 babies alive until adulthood. Thank you. I think that deserves more applause than getting through med school. Thank you. Yeah, my kids are now 22 and 25. And my daughter Charlotte boomeranged back home recently when she finished uni, and she came back with a +1. Yeah, and so with her boyfriend living with us, it has the vibe of a student flat. Yeah, without the chores list or the payment of rent. But in this sort of share flat situation, what level of nudity is appropriate? Yeah, I said to my daughter's boyfriend, topless is fine, but please wear pants. Yeah, he said the same thing to me. And this year, my son Angus is boomeranged back home as well. So our garage now looks like a storage unit. Yeah, we can't even fit the car in there. In fact, the car is the only thing we have successfully kicked out of the house. But for any parents out there, if your kids have been difficult, you can get your revenge by being an incredibly difficult pensioner. Yeah, little do my kids know, but every time they've misbehaved, I've kept a tally. And that's how many times I'm going to wee on the floor. In other news, I've recently had my 50th birthday. Yeah, very recently in the last 7 years. But now that I'm 50-ish, I'm officially at my peak. Yeah, my peak of menopause. Yeah, make some noise if you know menopause. Yeah. For anybody who doesn't, menopause is where your interest in men pauses. Yeah, pauses or stops. Yeah, and perimenopause can cause really full-on hot flushes. You sure get hot, but not as hot as perimenopause. See what I did there? That was a bit of spicy humour. Yeah, sometimes I get so hot I feel like I could melt ice. But actually, if there were enough menopausal women on the Titanic, no one would have died. Yeah, the movie would have had a happy ending. Maybe there'd even be a remake with Kate Winslet now. Yeah, at 49, she'd have a very different reason to be standing on the bow of the ship in the breeze. Yeah, so instead of, "I'm flying, Jack," "Don't touch me, Jack." But I've got a tip for you ladies. If you time a hot flush right, you can defrost a frozen chicken for dinner. Yeah, that's if I remember dinner. Some days all I can retain is fluid around my ankles. Because I've got another side effect, menopause brain. Yeah, where you lose half your IQ as if it was your car keys. Yeah, I make a lot of mistakes. I even accidentally commented on my own Facebook post. True story. But at least I agreed with myself. The last thing you want is people on Facebook watching you have an argument with yourself. But anyway, I've got a frozen chicken I need to go and defrost. I'd love you to come along and see my full new solo show, which I'm doing on the 7th of November at the piano. You've been an amazing audience. I've been Jo Prendergast. Thank you.